Bloom, Stillgrave.
Stillgrave. Very pepino of you, huh? Oh my god, my PNG yappers.
Let me see.
It's poppers. No, it's okay.
Did I put the name wrong on the Blue Stillgrave? Oh, thank God. Stillgrave. Okay, everyone's Stillgrave. Yay! Oh my gosh, it's Rio. Let's go, bro.
What? You're awake?
Isn't he like in the same time zone as you?
No.
What?
He's back home.
I thought Australia was in the same time zone. That's
Oh wait, no, I'm back home. I'm back home.
But I thought
I'm back home in Pipino.
In Pipino. But but I thought it was still the same time zone. No?
No. I'm back home in Philippines. We're not in same time zone.
Oh. 1 second, I have to restart my freaking
Wait, why
Steam.
why is she awake? It is like 1 a.m. I'll fucking know. What? Disconnected?
Yeah, I have
What
to
the
restart. It's only Western Australia. Oh.
Yeah, that's true. Western Australia is the same time zone as Peach.
And time zones are confusing. Why can't we all just live in Ireland?
Then the world will be like, flat.
Apparently, if you fit every single human on Earth shoulder to shoulder, like really close, they would only fill up the area of New York.
Oh my god.
Yeah, man, just blew your mind.
New York!
One city. You could fit every single person in New York. New York is a big city, but still fit everyone. Isn't that crazy?
New York. New York!
Yo, good mornings, Ringo. I'm surprised there's still so many people chilling this early.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to Bopper Stream.
Shoulder to shoulder in New York. No thanks. Yeah, we'd all get stabbed and robbed at the same time.
People.
Alright, there we go.
Wait. Refreshing. New York!
Also, this map looks so cool. Honestly, having tabletop simulator, this is gonna be so cool when we have like full parties where everybody's gonna have their
I can't see you. Friends only. What?
I'll send you
I don't see you.
I'll send you an invite lang.
Okay po. Ogibo.
Ogibo. Where's well shit. Can't send you an invite lang. There's the it says I'm playing VTube Studios. So wait, let me see. Why is is it just not showing
I'm gonna get invited to VTube Studios. Shit, I'm gonna set up my camera now. No.
Do you know when it says oh no, this is just the intro missions. You don't need your VTube Studio if you don't want. I don't mind just using the yappers.
Boppers.
Okay. 1 second, chat. Gonna hide this. Gonna hide this from the sus people so they don't join.
On you.
Okay. Boom. There. Now try.
Are you out there in the world?
No.
Oh my god.
The true phantoms were the friends we made along the way, chat.
What the hell? Oh. What?
Should definitely be there now.
What? I am in friends only though.
It's not friends only, it's public.
Where the fuck are you?
It's not friends, it's not set friends only.
I know.
Oh.
Surname. What the fuck are you? Hide full. How about that? I can't find it. Am I blind?
Let me share your screen. Share your screen.
Blend. Okay. I'm gonna just a little bit. Stop it.
Search bar on the top. Type in Sora.
Oh, there it is.
You see, Bob. No, I'm joking.
Oh, yo, it's too... Bro, it's too late for this shit. And I miss you, bro, but not like this kind of shit.
Not the grandma typing speed, bro.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Bloom.
I'm purple. No, put me in purple.
There we go. Bloom. Bloom unmoving coffin. Yeah, there you can.
Can't move.
WSD. Click the screen. WSD.
I am.
Oh, what? Try now.
No.
Maybe arrow keys. Oh no, arrow keys tilt. Is out.
Am I broken? I'm broken already.
How did you do this?
I'm broken.
Wait. Oh wait. Try scrolling it. I think you're set to, like.
I am scrolling.
Try pressing space. Did that change
That does
anything?
nothing.
I think you went into first or top-down viewer somehow. Right click and click camera mode, and then set it to third person.
Camera mode. Wait. I'm right clicking.
Anything?
All I see is type here.
Right click somewhere that's not. And yeah, right click somewhere.
You want to see what's going on?
Yes, please. My God. Press enter. What the fuck is that box on the right? The fuck?
I don't know.
You're
doodle.
Press escape. You don't just rejoin. Just rejoin. Just press menu.
It hates me.
Let's see. Come on, where's my one? There.
Hey, my caps. Okay.
And if this doesn't work, I'm gonna have to give you a lobotomy.
The fuck?
Wait for it to load. Oh, I see. It's just loading in. Everything's just loading. That's why.
Peak.
Yes,
peak purple now.
It's still. I think it's still loading.
Okay.
Yes, everything's still loading.
Ogie.
Because now there's more black boxes.
There's more boxes.
Huh. It's kind of weird because it doesn't say loading, but here, I'll put you in purple.
Purple.
It was working before though, right?
What?
It was working before though, right? Like it didn't take this long to load.
It was working before. I can move. I don't know what happens.
See, because it's just not loading in those other assets over there around it.
It just hates me.
It actually does, low key. Oh, wait, let me try this. Let me try this. I'm gonna try and load a different version of the game.
Oh shit! What's happening?
I'm reloading. I'm loading another version of the game. Should hopefully force it to load.
Oh! I can move around at least.
It's appearing slowly.
Yeah. I see boxes.
It's very slowly loading.
Ping to player.
My God.
250.
250.
250. Just hates me. I see how it is. Yeah. Oh shit! Here we come. Here we go.
Awesome.
Oh my god, 999 ping. 300. Okay, I'm going down. You're going down. Never mind, you're going up. Ping is crazy.
What the fuck? There's some issue I'm having where it's not loading, letting me see my... Everything is breaking, Nix.
It just hates me.
It actually low-key kind of does.
Oh my god. Wait, the people who you played with, are they like in the same region as you, or?
Yep.
Is it like a ping ding?
Maybe, because you're definitely the first. Well, no, everyone else is in America. It's definitely. This is weird. Everything, like, I'm getting weird double. I'm gonna have to like restart the lobby because it won't let me connect to my own table.
Oh my god.
God dang it! All right.
Oh my god.
Actually, press
you
no.
Accept it? No.
Yeah. Oh, my headphones just died.
Let me out. Let me out of here. Game breaking.
All right, I'm gonna restart it.
Okay. Who said this? You got these nicks.
Oh, that's Umbrai.
Oh, thanks. Oh, hello. All right, you're also live into Twitch.
Oh, is Umbrai streaming? Are you streaming right now? Is Umbrai live? Oh, me.
No, you.
My bad. Sorry po.
Di po. It's nearly 3 a.m. It's just 3 a.m. Watching football team. Wow, football. You got this next. Thanks, Brody.
Why is the entire thing broken?
Just hates you, man. Hates me.
I don't know what's... Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna load an older version.
Blah, 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 blah.
Let's try this one.
Blah, 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 blah,
okay. That one's a bit better. Okay, yeah, try joining now.
Okay. Okay. Ah! It's so bright.
Okay. Yay.
Okay.
Yay, it finally works. Holy shit.
Hooray!
I was this close to giving Nix a lobotomy, bro.
What the fuck?
Do you know what's funny? That for some reason the MP3 player is glitching, so it's playing double. Let me see. 1 second. I gotta load in a new. Yeah, my little MP. You want to see the little MP3 player? Look at this.
Oh my! Oh my god! MP3 player.
I know. It's like it's a little.
Oh damn!
It's cute.
Damn.
I still remember how to use it as well. It's weird. It's kind of nostalgic.
New York. What
the
fuck?
New York. Oh, I know. I'm stupid. My God. I was like, why am I hearing double? It's because I was still watching your stream.
Bobo.
Bobo, magamo.
Tangina mo.
Tangina mo.
Wait a minute. Wait, is your scheduled already or not?
What is?
Rio Marisei.
Rio has yet to make his character.
You told me about it a bit.
Bro decided to go on a world tour.
No Asia tour, bro. He said it's gonna be a cringe one. I'm not sure what kind of cringe.
Yo, cringe one is gonna make like, please tell me his character is I used to be a music player, back in like ancient Korea, but then I sold out my family and became a demon. And now I'm part of a demon boy band that exists to break down the Jonghu.
No, not the K-pop demon hunters. Basically, Gino in game.
Oh, let's see.
Gino in Sora, bro. Insane.
I want, imagine if Rio's a bard and we just force him to sing, and every time he casts his spell, he just goes, "You're my soda pop, my little soda pop." Every single time.
God, every single time. Powers, Jesus. Any gaze.
Let's do this. You ready to make? Watch this. Watch this. So you've got your character open, right? You want to see what's really cool about this? Watch this.
Yeah.
Put this in here. Then here's your character sheet.
Whoa, magic.
So can you put in your stats from the other sheet here? I'll lock this. Can you put in your stats from? You can scroll wheel. Zoom.
How do I? Oh, yeah. Okay.
Agility
0. Can I put plus at least?
Your skills? What's your skills? Let me see.
Plus 0.
Plus, I swear to God. Yeah, what's the
plus 0 strength?
Why are you like this?
Because I'm Nixie Wixie. The fuck?
Nixie Wixie is crazy.
This time we're baby. No longer dating sim game.
I mean, technically, you could still. We probably shouldn't, but technically, you can still make it an dating sim. You can just catfish everyone.
A baby will catfish.
It's like five months in the relationship. I'm 5.
To be 5 years old. Oh my God.
Or you get into your first argument. It's like, I'm just a baby.
I'm just a baby.
Alright, so were you a moon? Let me see. Were you yeah, you were a moon witch. Boom. Then you were not a hedge witch. No one picked head witch. No one likes head witch, bro. Spells you have are Voice of Dread and Nature's Tongue.
That's my experience. Oh yeah, I need to write that down, and ah shit.
There's your rope, supplies, torch. Let me see, what did she have? She has a health potion. So chat, what do you guys think? Do you think Nyx is gonna die on her starting mission?
The baby will die.
90% sure that Nyx. I'm 90% sure Nyx dies.
Let me put remove. No, I have my glasses for a reason. Fuck. Do I need to put anything more? Primary. How do I write this shit? Active weapon. How do I add a text here?
Oh wait, where did your character keep her spells again? Was it like a journal or something?
Yeah, it's in her little drawing notebook. Her scribble notebook.
My God.
Where people can't read her drawings, and it's all just scribbles.
But she can read them.
I can read them.
There's your starting inventory. Your shit is here. Oh yes, your weapons. What weapons do you have?
I had hand runes and a whip.
Oh, the fucking baby with a whip, bro. We're gonna be put on a watch list, bro. We're gonna be. It's like
no.
It's gonna be like it's like Nyx. I can't believe I saw you on Epstein's Island last time I visited.
What? No proof.
Well, there is proof. I saw you last time I was there.
Why were you following me?
Oh yeah, that's why I was there. Yeah. That's why I was there.
Why are you following a 5-year-old?
Why are you following a 5-year-old? That's crazy.
I'm just kind of sauce.
What's your armor?
What's my armor?
What armor did you use? Gambison.
Where is that?
Got it.
Yeah, Gambison.
What the fuck is a Gambison?
Inventory.
I don't get how the inventory is meant to work. It's like this shit. Like, how is this meant to fit inside this fucking inventory slot?
God damn it.
By the way, do you know what you could also do with these stuff in your hand? I can put them, like, in your hand, see?
Oh!
It's like a deck of
okay.
cards.
It is like a deck of cards. Oh my god, it's everywhere! Inventory.
Oh, someone just died. Sniff, sniff is that death I smell. Fuck yeah. What the fuck were we doing when we made this character? I feel like we went on a fucking acid trip.
Are we high?
Let me see. Let me refresh my memory on your thingies. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, fuck, wait, your character's got like the most fucked up story.
Yeah! Remember?
Oh, fuck. I think it was too traumatizing. I think I just wiped it from my memory, bro.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Let the people know.
Alright, guys. We're gonna start the mission right now. You guys ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Welcome everybody to Sora TTRPG episode 0.6. This is the intro story of Nyx, also known as in-game Bloom Stillgrave.
Hooray!
Yeah. What we're doing is, for anyone who doesn't know, Sora TTRPG is set on a floating island high above the clouds known as 𝕿𝖊 Isle.
Good job making the map. It's so pretty.
Thank you. The island itself hosts many different settlements of different forms of humanity. We've got the northern tribe to the top left. We've got the desert clergy's citadel to the south, and of course we've got Sora City to the right, where Sora Academy stands proud and tall over all of its citizens and trains its people,
whatever.
Nyx, I'm putting you in a fucking box while I do this intro. 1 second.
What? No, why would you put me in a box?
I'm getting it. You're distracting me. Okay, 1 second. Box. Where
the fuck? Where
1
would you
second.
put me though? Oh, that one?
Wait, no, 1 second. I'm gonna make.
Giant box. What the fuck?
Hi, Peachy. 1 second. I'm just putting Nyx in a box because she's distracting me.
What the fuck? No, don't put the baby in the box.
There you go. So you can stay in there.
No.
All right, from the top, boys. Welcome to Sora TTRPG. This world is set on a floating island known as 𝕿𝖊 Isles, where beings known as chasers defend everything they know from an external threat known as the Gaia, using living weapons known as Sora. However, all is not as it seems, because humanity in itself harbors a dark secret. The very things which make people human are the very things which lead them to do inhuman acts. Our story today begins deep underground, beyond thick doors and the sound of beeping equipment. A child sits alone in a cell. She's a little bit sick because the environment isn't that great. The cell walls are made of a cold stone. The bars are made of like a kind of very rough wrought iron. There's a little bit of food left out on a tray, but she hasn't really touched it. She kind of crawls over for some water that's in a small bowl. And as she looks in, she sees her reflection. Nyx, describe your character for us.
My skin is like ash. Well, between ash and like still alive. I'm 5 years old. I'm just a baby. With ragged clothes. And like a very big head.
A big head.
What? What the fuck?
But,
what's wrong with big head?
Nothing. But so as you look, what's it called, in the bowl, you start to think about the situation, the events that led you to being here. I was just chilling. Your earliest memory is you being transported here. Actually, no. Music too happy. There we go. That's better.
We're depressed.
Your earliest memory involves you in a wagon with several other kids being carted off away from all forms of familiarity. The other kids were crying, but you were the calm one. You were the one that was kind of trying to keep everybody else calm. Like you had this natural sense of responsibility over them.
Damn, for a 5-year-old.
Yeah, you were the one patting everyone in the back, you know.
It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna be fine.
Immediately upon reaching the destination, which started off looking like the ruins of a small temple, pyramid-like in structure. If you want to see it on the map, it's right there.
Okay.
You're all led down into its depths, passing these strange runic scribblings on the walls. And the further down you go, the more that noise seems to kind of become like muted. The stone walls kind of keeping everything outside out. At the entire time, you're keeping a brave face. You're trying to help as many of these, the others, as you can. And this immediately gets the attention of some of your captors.
No.
That was maybe a few days ago now. And you're all kept in separate cells. You're all given food. Suddenly there's a knock, followed by the sound of a door opening, followed by footsteps walking down the hall in front of your cell, like tap, tap, tap.
Oh no. Someone's coming.
And you see there is a figure in a dark robe with a mask that seems to have a beak of sorts coming down to a point like a plague doctor mask. And they turn and they see your cell and they peek in and say, "Bloom Stillgrave, I assume." Do you just cough in response to his?
Yeah, yeah.
He looks them.
I'm frightened, bro. What do you want me to do?
He kind of like wipes his shoulder a little bit and says, "It would seem as though there's something special about you. Come here. Let's get you out of this cell. I hope you understand. This is just to make sure that you don't get the other sick. Everyone must stay separated just to prevent the transmission of anything lethal," he says as he opens the cell. And he says, And he just says, "Follow me."
I stand up and like walk slowly. Follow.
He's looking and he's like, he looks around and he sees and he looks and says, "Welcome to the Carers of Dread. This right here is a facility. Nay, this right here is a temple where our people eagerly await the return of the Child of Dread."
I just looked around and wasn't paying attention.
He kind of
What?
He like leads you out of this cell block area to what looks like a large cathedral style area. Let me also
Let me free. Kirby.
let me quickly grab something for you. But as soon as you walk in, you see kind of a strange sight. It seems somewhat like a cathedral, but everything is this entire facility, everything here seems oddly run down, almost as if they didn't build any of it, they just kind of moved in. And there's like everything is kind of barely held together. Let me just... Oh wait, crap, 1 second. Is this like super HD? Ah shit, this is 3K. 1 second, let me import. There it is. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Let me just grab your thing out here. There we go. He leads you into a large cathedral-like area with many rundown chairs. And many of them have been fixed, but very kind of roughly.
Wow.
And right in front, at the very, very top, you see what looks like a coffin, but the coffin itself is empty. And he says, "You are brought here, similar to many others, in hopes that you could help us. Do you think you could help us, Bloom?" He says.
Help you with what?
Contacting our long lost Child of Dread. You see, without her, our people lack direction. They lack purpose, while we eagerly wait. He looks and says, "You were comforting. You're comforting a couple of other kids while you were brought here, correct? We heard you talking to them.
Yeah.
He kind of squats down so he's looking you in the eye and he says,
Sorry.
he says
Okay.
there were no other kids. There were no other kids on that carriage, Bloom.
What do you mean? There were like a lot of them in the carriage.
There was maybe one or two, but they were quite far away from you. It would seem as though you were... He said, do you roughly remember any names of any of those kids? I'll let you... Actually, I won't make you roll. You do remember that a couple of the kids, one of them was called Emily. One was called... there was a boy called Tucker. Those are the only ones you really remember.
I remember two names. One is Emily and one is Tucker.
He paused for a
nice.
second. You know,
They're nice kids.
Subject 243, subject 485, Emily Meadows, Tucker. And he kind of looks around, he says, unfortunately, Bloom, those kids are no longer with us. They have not been for a long time. They went somewhere else, somewhere very special. But that place is not here. Not in this world.
Can I go visit them?
Perhaps one day, Bloom. But it looks like you're able to talk to them. Even though you're very far away, that makes you very special, Bloom.
I am?
He nods and he says, while you're here, we'll take care of you and we'll teach you how to better talk to people that are very far away. Do you think you could do that for us? You work very hard and we'll make sure that you get everything you could ever want.
Anything?
Within our power. Just say the word and we'll make it happen.
Damn. Okay. Okay.
So at this point in time, you start to learn more about this organization that you found yourself in. Seems that they forcefully import several people and test their aptitude for the aspect of dread. They said it's they explained to you that dread is something within every human being, and they are looking for someone to guide them through it. That they don't believe that dread is a bad thing, that they believe that it's essential and needed. And they wish to share it with the world. And you're treated very, very well. You're given a very nice room in the cathedral itself right here. It's not the best kind of rundown. There's a few skeletons, but you kind of grow used to it. It's kind of run down. It's kind of damp, but they do try their best to provide for you, and you grow quite comfortable. You grow quite comfortable in the facility. But you also grow curious, and over time you find yourself sneaking over to the holding cell area where all of the others are being kept. And eventually you meet another girl called Alice. And she's very quiet. She seems completely like still and very rarely interacts with anyone, but you've kind of taken an interest in her. Also at this point, you're kind of, this almost feels like home. So you're kind of like skipping down the hallway one day and you see Alice in the corner of her cell as you're passing. And you decide to say hi.
Oh, okay. Hello? I like hold down, like I was holding the bars, right? Hello?
Alice like looks over it, like she kind of turns towards you and she looks tired and hungry. And she just blinks at you slowly.
Do I have like bread in my pocket or something?
You probably, you probably do actually. Yeah, we could say you're skipping down. You're just munching on a loaf of bread.
Do you want to eat half of my bread?
She looks over and she like nods slowly.
Of where's my bread?
She kind of crawls over and starts eating. And she very quietly kind of goes, thank you.
So you can't talk.
She nods. She says. She looks at you and she says, when can I go home?
This is home.
She shakes her head. And she says, home is with the villagers and my parents and the farm animals.
What's parents?
She kind of looks at you a little bit and blinks and she says, they're big people that take care of you.
Isn't it the same thing as the people who took us in? They're big people.
She says. She shakes her head and she says. She shakes her head and she says, no, the people here, they're mean. They whip us and they don't feed us. And then sometimes when they don't feed us for too long, some of my friends have already stopped moving.
And what do you mean? They never hurt me. They gave me good bread and they took care of me. I thought it's the same to others.
She looks at you and she just shakes her head like no. She kind of shows you her, she kind of like lifts up one of her sleeves and you see like cuts and bruises all down her arm and like these strange sigils kind of like carved in.
I step back a bit from the cell.
And she says, they say they're trying to make us vessels for some kind of evil god. And some of us aren't able to handle it. Some of us can handle it, but it hurts and it's... And then suddenly she like throws up. She like throws up on the floor. She's like looking really bad. Like it roll. Roll. Would you like to use a hope in this situation to use your... So what you can do is, usually you're the one who has to initiate this, but because this is the first time, I'll let you. Also, what class were you? You were elf, right?
Yes, I'm elf-fu.
And what community were you in? I forgot to fill this in for you.
Warborn.
Warborn. So Warborn. It's Warborn. Elf. There's elf. And then playtest ancestries. Warborn. Oh, no one. Communities. Warborn, there it is. Here you go. Oops. So I want you to mark a hope. So take off a hope here. In order to use your, is that death I smell? So usually you do that. And the moment she does, the moment this happens, I'm going to make you roll an instinct. So you're going to roll a hope and fear dice up here. And then add your instinct. And then hit roll. Yay, first roll of the session. 10 with fear. So I get a fear token, but you do succeed. So
Great.
You look over at her and immediately you get this strong odor. It's not bad. It kind of just smells it's a very kind of like musky smell. Kind of like when you enter a room that hasn't been entered in a long time. But it's very distinct. There's a slight tang at the end of the smell. And very quickly, you just get the feeling that she's about to go away. She's very close to going where your friends Amelia and Tucker are. And by the way, sorry, not Amelia, Alice and Tucker, and
Wait, isn't it Alice the one I'm talking to right now? Emily's the one with
sorry,
Tucker.
Emily, I was right. Emily and Tucker. Sorry, there's a lot of names.
Okay.
And so at this point, you actually see Emily and Tucker appear in front of you, or sort of next to you, just like before. Sometimes they play with you. They appear and play with you, but they're kind of looking in the cell.
Emily, Tucker, help Alice.
They look at...
What's wrong?
They look at her and they look at you and they say, "It looks like she's going to be leaving soon."
Where is she going?
Emily's about to say something and then Tucker kind of butts in and goes, "She's about to die.
What?
Just like us."
You're not dead. You're here. You're just in a different place.
Emily shakes her
You're
head.
not dead. You're
It's
not
like,
dead.
also, usually these kids, when they're playing with you, their faces are usually kind of like, not blurred out, but it's like they're not fully manifested. They're just kind of playing. But this time,
Yeah.
this is the first time that they seem like really, really tangible and they're like there with you. And it's the first time they've been this clear since you first arrived. And they said, "You shouldn't believe what these people tell you, you know. They're the ones..."
Who said it?
This is Emily.
Okay.
And she says, "They're the ones that killed me and Tucker, you know."
The people who took care of me? They all killed you?
They tried to make us into... They look at you and they say, "They tried to give us the same powers that you do."
I have power?
The power to see people that aren't alive anymore. Like me and Tucker.
No, you're not dead. You're not dead. No. No. It's not true.
Emily and Tucker begin to walk down the hall, kind of like expecting you to follow them. And
I follow. Wait, I look at Alice first. What happened to her?
Alice, at this point, she's kind of gone back to her corner because, like, She's gone back to her corner. She's kind of covering her mouth, and you see like drops of blood kind of trickling between her fingers.
I'll find something to help you. Maybe I'll find something, and then I could follow Emily and Tucker.
As you're following them down the hallway, you see a few guards, and some of them are kind of used to you, but for the most part they tend to try to keep you out of this area, but they seem to be asleep. You see Emily kind of leads you to a small door at the very end of the hallway, and Tucker, you see him kind of covering the ears of the guard as Emily slowly opens the door for you. And she walks in.
I sneak.
And it's there that you see several... You see this entire room is immediately like reeking of death. You'll look around and you immediately see many shadows surrounding around the room. This kind of feeling of sadness just kind of absolutely kind of grips your chest, and she leads, and you see this kind of altar in the middle with like dried blood. You see the shapes around you. Some are adults, some are kids. You know, men, women, you name it. There's dozens. And they're all just watching you silently, but not in a way that's hateful. Just more like are kind of looking at you like sadness.
Who are these people?
Emily said, she says, they can't respond to you, Blue. They've grown weak over time. And the longer that they stay like this, the less human they are, unlike me and Tucker.
Where are they right now? They're right here. I can talk to them.
Emily shakes her head. She says, the reason you can communicate with me and Tucker is because when we were about to lose ourselves, just like these people, you reached your hand out to us, Bloom. You reminded us who we were. You played with us and talked with us, and because of that we were able to cling to ourselves, she says. But these people weren't so lucky. And they're stuck here.
I don't understand. What is going on? What's happening here?
Emily beckons you forward, and you see there's a large stone pillar. You kind of the stone altar is in the middle of the room, and there's this kind of stone pedestal towards the back with a small handprint on it. And Emily points to it and she says, I don't technically have a body right now, so you're gonna have to put your hand here.
Where?
It's like the handprint that's on the stone pedestal at the top.
Oh.
So it'd be kind of like here, I guess.
Oh, I can bring this.
Yeah.
Touch.
And as soon as you do, this kind of this text begins to like appear on it, and you can interact with it and move it, and you see many names you say.
We got him, Doctor Strange.
You see, like, subjects, like, 1 to, like, it just goes on for the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. And you're kind of scrolling through it, and then Emily says, "Stop. Right there." She points to a name. It says, Emily Meadows. And she said, "Press that."
I press it.
And suddenly it shows, you see kind of what looks like a portrait of Emily sort of appears on the screen. Her name appears next to it, and underneath it says, "Emily Widows showed great signs of inheriting the will of the child of dread. However, due to pre-existing medical conditions, she was unable to survive the procedure. She was pronounced dead
No.
on..." And then you look at the year and it says 1005 FW, which was about 5 years ago at this time.
This is not true.
And Tucker like appears next to you, and he's always been the more like upbeat one. He goes, "Oh look, there's me." And then
Clicks on Tucker's name.
Tucker Faro, pronounced dead after accidentally putting his finger in a conduit, causing several volts of electricity to run through his body. And Tucker's like, "Yeah, that hurt."
Looks at his burnt finger.
Yeah, you see, it's just like, it's kind of just barely on there, and he kind of like, he looks at it too. He's looking at it too, and he's going, "Hee." And Emily just kind of sighs.
And then there's more? Will Alice be here?
Emily kind of points to another entry as you're scrolling through, and you actually see Alice's name, but instead of the others being grayed out, hers is yellow. You also see your name, but yours is green.
I'm gonna click on Alice's name.
Alice's name, it says Alice Steedson. A recent but promising candidate. She was, and then underneath it said, was able to undergo the second stage of the Child of Dread procedure. However, experienced a violent reaction to the elixir. Just as the elixir. We are monitoring the situation. However, it looks like this patient will not make it by the end of the week.
Wait a week? How long has it been?
The date shows that the entry was written 2 days ago.
I have time. I have time.
Emily
To find cure.
Emily looks over and she says, "I don't know if you're gonna find that in here."
Where?
She shakes her head. She says, "I don't know." Then Tucker kind of butts in and just goes, "Yeah, they probably got some stuff outside and stuff. Maybe hospitals things, but
Outside?
they don't want people to escape from here because they're gonna tell people what happened here, and then the bad guys are gonna have a bad time. And you can just tell that Tucker is just he's just like the exact opposite of Emily.
Can I click my name?
Yeah, it says Bloom Stillgrave, our most promising candidate. We are being very careful, as we do not wish to damage the product. They will, once they are ready, they will undergo the procedure in its full to become the vessel of the Child of Dread.
What procedure? I don't want to get hurt.
Emily looks over and says, "They're probably not going to do anything yet."
Yet?
She nods. It looks like they've been using the other kids to be sure that when it's your turn, that bad things don't happen to you like they happen to us.
But the other kids will be hurt.
She kind of looks away, and Tucker's like, "Yeah, unless they stick their finger in the conduit. Then they hurt themselves."
Dummy. Okay.
Kind of squares up. He's like, "What did you say to me?" And he tries to punch you and just goes straight through you.
I just felt nothing. A bit of like, you know when you like touch something like metal and then you felt the static.
Yeah, that's all
That's
you
it.
feel.
Can I put I feel like I want to take the book.
Well, it's not a book. It's like a.
Oh.
Well, actually, it's kind of a runic tablet. You could probably take it. It'll be like it'll be really big though, because it'll be like under your arm. But you could take
it's like
it.
one of those kids with giant iPads.
Yeah. You're just, oh my gosh, you're just an iPad kid. But yeah, you can take it if you want.
I take it.
All right.
Keep it with me. Yoink.
So you grab it, and now you're walking up to it. What would you like to do now?
Is there anything on my iPad about this place?
What are you looking for?
History of this.
Oh, yeah, sure. So you scroll through, and you're looking through the tablet.
I'm an iPad kid.
Yeah, you kind of waddle around to the back of the altar, and you kind of just sit on the ground and put the tablet on your lap, and you're kind of just scrolling through.
While she's watching TikTok.
You do see a history. Do you mean like a history of the building itself, or more of like the people in the building?
Building itself.
So you do see that the building itself, after looking through it doesn't take too much time to find. The building itself seems to be an ancient temple dedicated to a being known as the Midnight Mother. However, it would seem as though the Carers of Dread, is what they call themselves, believe that the Midnight Mother is a false god, and they seek to bring the Child of Dread into the world, which they believe is the true aspect of Dread.
Is that the one in the statue they were talking about? That's the false god?
The statue behind you is, yeah. Also, Ferchona says, "I wanted to come out of lurking just to say Stillgrave is the most common type of grave. They're not known for moving."
Wink wonk. Shh. Shh. Wink wonk.
But yeah, so she's you're looking
He's
through.
a false god.
Well, you see that it's what the the Carers of Dread call her a false god. They don't believe that she's the true aspect of Dread, and they're trying to bring in their god, which is the Child of Dread.
I want to look up the false god.
the Midnight Mother is said to be the embodiment of
Dread?
no, this one is oh wait, sorry, yeah, so what you find out is the Midnight Mother herself is not even related to the aspect of dread. In fact, she is related to the aspect of midnight, which, for one, is already inherently shows the flaws in their beliefs. But the midnight aspect is that of silently watching, and biding your time, and thinking before you act. She's actually has nothing to do with the dread aspect itself. However, the dread aspect, it's so you keep looking through and you see that these so-called gods that these people talk about, with a little bit of research that a child could literally do, they see that the gods themselves are aspects of an energy known as chi. Chi represents humanity, and humanity is made up of different emotions, different aspects of themselves. Those aspects come together to form what are known as, well, the aspects, such as the aspect of grace, the human need to interact with one another, the aspect of valor, the ability to protect, and the aspect of dread, the fear of death itself. And the aspect of dread has never been truly explored. It's a very new phenomenon. The entire island was at peace for a very long time, and now this, like for thousands of years, and in recent years with the emergence of Gaia, dread has spiked, and that's kind of led to all this. So you basically find out that the temple itself isn't even a dread temple, it's a midnight temple. They just
use this for, you know what, bad stuff.
Exactly.
I see. I want to look up Child of Dread.
They
search this in my Google bar.
Yeah, you just type in Child of Dread. And then you see and then Emily goes, "It's spelled with an R, not a W."
Oh.
and as you look it up, they say that you see that the Child of Dread is said to be this entity that will, because you see this one was written by them, it's like this entity that will show them a way to navigate the fear of death. They view the fear of death as, it's like almost like a power that they have yet to harness, that by fearing death itself and by understanding how to work with it rather than be hindered by it, that they will reach a form of enlightenment that will allow them to basically find peace.
Ooh, one last search.
Yep.
It's gonna be a funny one. How to cure child. It's like Google. How to cure cancer.
It returns a little a several different possible illnesses. Which one?
From vomiting.
You see that it says it shows several instances of previous subjects that have been treated for this, and, well, I say treated, but more like died of this. And most of the time it says external medical procedures necessary. And then underneath one of them says this what's called hope in recovery has been abandoned, as this would compromise the entire operation. And so basically you see that it would be very easy to treat a lot of these people if they just sought external medical help, but they choose to let them die because rather than spilling the secret of the of this place existing.
Dang it.
So basically the only real way is to try to you
It's not giving me right answers.
Tucker goes
Damn Google.
Tucker goes, yeah, you probably just gotta kind of like take him to a hospital or something.
Where can I? Operation Escape. Can I do? I want to go back to my room along with the iPad.
All right, awesome. You kind of like sneak it. You look around this room and you see a little blanket, and you like drape the blanket around yourself in an attempt to like hide the iPad very badly. And well, it's not an iPad, it's a tablet. But anyway, you
I'm calling it an iPad.
you bring it back to your room. Thankfully, no one saw you because they would have just taken it from you.
Amazing.
And yeah,
or I'll scream.
Start crying and so so anyway, you're able to get back to your room with it and without any real issue. What would you like to know?
Wait. Shit. Oh wow, I got an achievement. Anyways. I want to check if there's any something in this room. Is there any secrets?
You'd search the iPad.
Is there any secrets in this room?
God fucking damn it.
She's 5. She doesn't have education.
The iPad throws an error, but says, "Did you mean to search?" And because you spelled it with a W, it says secret weapons.
Secret weapon. Yes.
And you press it, and then it shows an ancient what's it called? Not ancient, but you see that it kind of opens up these kind of files of several of the members of the Carriers of Dread that have these markings on their arms that they've kind of drawn on or tattooed on that allow them to basically, I guess, make these powerful arcane discharges that they can but it would involve like basically drawing some sigils on your arms.
Oh my god, it's like what do you call that series? Where you like people were like drawing stuff on their arms. Forgot what it's called. But anyways. Oh my god, she's gonna use crayons.
She doesn't. Crayons definitely would not stick in her arm, but you do have like paint and stuff that you'd ask them for at one point around just to draw and make paintings. That is around the room, so you could use that if you wanted.
Oh my god, it's time to finger paint.
you kind of so roll knowledge.
Oh shit! Okay, where am I? Okay.
-1 knowledge. Crazy.
No. Knowledge. That's
and then
it?
hope and fear.
Hope and fear.
Yep.
That's it?
Yep. It's 11 with fear. So I get a fear token. So at this point, yeah, to the best of your abilities, you try to trace similar sigils on your hand, but while you're doing it, Emily and Tucker are actually guiding you. And they're trying to make sure that you get it as right as possible. And the moment you finish, you just feel your hands kind of glowing with like a static energy. And you're like,
Ow.
you're pretty sure it works.
Okay.
Either that or the paint is burning your skin.
I kind of did it.
You,
now what? Looks at iPad while like arms are like spread out. Now what?
It says that by opening your hand and focusing, you're able to discharge a large amount of dread energy in a cone in front of you.
Okay, let's put like, I don't know. Let me get that skull's head as a test subject.
So you lift it up and
put it like on the floor.
Roll a d10.
D10? That's it?
Yep.
Oh, it's not making a roll.
Nope, it's there. That's 9. You.
Oh, it says 9?
Yup. You lift up your hand and you focus on the skull. And suddenly you hear like... you hear a charge. It goes... and followed by a... and like a large beam shoots out of your hand. It hits skull, eviscerating the skull, and you hear like the loud like wails of the dead as like the entire room shakes, and you hear people all around the facility shouting up. You see everybody running around like, what was that? Oh, is someone practicing indoors again? God damn it, I told them not to do that. And meanwhile, you look at the side of your room, you like where the floor is, and you just see a big hole straight through the floor where the skull was.
Hides it with the carpet.
Thankfully, the carpet is able to cover it somewhat, but you have to remember not to step on the carpet because you will fall through.
Okay, it's like here. I say it's like here.
Yeah, it's like, here. Yeah, it's like, we'll say it's literally like as big as like, it's like this freaking big.
Yeah.
All right. Wait, let me, yeah, you can use my fear token. I'll just get a new one.
Hooray! It's like there.
All right.
And I had it with the carpet. Nobody knows that.
So,
damn. That's so powerful. What do you think? Emily, and I showed Emily and Tucker.
They look at each other, and Emily's just like wide-eyed, and she's like, "It's not meant to be that powerful." Tucker just goes, "Awesome!"
Whoa.
Tucker's like, "I want one too," and he reaches for the paintbrush, and his hand goes through it and goes, "Oh."
You can't paint. Oh no. I want to take a peek from the door. Are they coming? Are they gonna check?
I did a hidden roll, and they don't know where it's coming from. They don't know the source. They're just looking around for like the cause of it. They haven't suspected your room.
Okay, we're in the clear, boys.
All right, what's her next plan?
I want to check like cabinets here, the drawers.
Inside, you find you don't find much. You find a few bobby pins here and there for your hair.
I'm taking it.
And as far as other weapons go, you don't really see much. You see, you find under the bed though. You do find an old like whip. That'll be about it.
Oh my god.
Hi, Meme. How you doing?
Oh my god. I got a whip.
Emily kind of like, it's like, she kind of looks at it. It's like, Huh. She kind of just like, she's kind of just confused.
Sounded like a Minecraft character, bro.
Huh. It's just like, I mean, I guess that could be useful.
Put it inside my widowed west. Nobody would suspect it, and I just waddle around when there's a tail.
That's so funny. Yeah, at this point, what'd you like to do? I think you've searched everything in the room at this point.
What's in the room opposite from me?
So, you look over and the what's it called? You kind of like look through and you kind of waddle through. There isn't too much in here. It's mostly like storage for like food and stuff.
Really, this room?
Yeah.
Sneaks.
Yeah, I'll say that in the commotion you don't really need to roll. But yeah, like I said, usually just boxes and stuff of food and things. Nothing too important.
Nothing important. Are you sure?
Yup.
You sure?
Yup. Unless you want to keep some food.
Yoink.
Alright, you have like a day's rations.
Hooray! Excuse me.
Alright.
Now what? Where else can I check?
Oh, don't worry about the map. I'm not using the map.
Where else can I check?
Because technically your room isn't even in the cathedral. It's just like in a different place. I'm just using it as a representation.
Oh, where else can I go?
What are you looking for?
Anything that's like what these people are trying to do.
Yeah, like I said, most of this
Because I'm getting more curious.
Yeah, the majority of the stuff happens in the main room with the rituals and stuff. The entire place is you've got the main ritual room. You've got the holding cell area. You've got the holding cell area. You've got the ritual room, and then you've also got their like sleeping quarters and barracks and like the food halls. Those would be the main areas.
Can I go back to the cells?
Yeah. So you with everybody running around, you're gonna have to sneak. So you're gonna roll finesse.
Shit. Where is that? This one.
Yep. And then a hope and fear.
That's it?
Yep. A hope and
fear. A hope and fear?
Yep.
Hooray!
Oh, that's
19.
a crit. If you roll two of the same number, it's a crit. So, you kind of look left and right, and you know enough people are panicking, walking around, but you're able to time it. You know roughly who's on shift at this time, and you're able to sneak through pretty easily, and you're able to avoid detection. You find yourself back in front of Alice's cell.
I want to check the other kids.
You see several other kids. There's about 5 in total. Two of them seem one other one seems very sick, similar to Alice, but the rest of them seem just kind of hungry and scared.
Hey kids, doctor.
Yeah, most of them do look up at you as well. A lot of them have gotten used to you. You're pretty friendly with everybody, but yeah, a lot of them do look up at you.
Do you wanna escape?
A few of them nod. The ones that are strong enough to.
I was thinking of finding a key. Or we go kaboom!
Roll knowledge.
Okay, wait. Knowledge.
And then
only?
Fear and hope. $13 with hope. So you get a hope token, so you can give yourself a hope on your sheet. Nope, okay. You just took away a hope.
Oh.
Yeah, there we go. So yeah, that's a success. You're able to
go kaboom!
you do know that the only way to open it is with the hand of one of the guards that guards the cell. Otherwise, kaboom is probably your only other option.
Okay, it's time to yoink. Like, I want to like talk to the guard, like hello, like that. Can I have a hug or an uppy?
So I'd say at this point, so do you go out of the holding cell because you're not meant to be in the holding cell area? So do you kind of go back upstairs?
Okay.
So you go upstairs and you kind of like walk up to one of the guards that's running around panicking. They're still looking for the source of the explosion, by the way. And the guy looks.
What's happening?
He goes.
Trying to like pretend.
Bloom. What are you doing out of your room?
I heard the kaboom. I got scared.
He looks left and right, and he was like, "Oh, come on, Bloom. Let's get you back to your room. The ritual. We don't want you to get damaged. I mean, hurt." And then he lifts you up, and he starts walking towards your room.
Yoink. Yoink.
What are you yoinking?
Where's the keys?
No, I said he need his hand.
I need his hand?
Yeah, it's a handprint thing.
Oh my god, it's a fucking finger. Oh my god. Damn, I didn't know it's gonna be fancy that way. God damn.
You're gonna lead him to your room and steal his hand? Somehow. Oh my god, you
what
have
if he only...
Wait, you're right.
I mean, he's not smart. He just got lucky.
I mean, he's now standing in your room with you in hand.
I'm like, I'm scared. Can you like come over here and
he puts you down
and like protect me?
He sighs. Let me see if he falls for this.
Fall for this shit. Please fall for this shit.
Gonna give him a minus d6 on this roll as well. Oh, okay, and then minus 6. 12, 11. Yep. So he walks towards you. He's like, oh, fine. And he walks in. The moment he does, he hits the hole in the floor and just goes straight through, and he's up to his chest, and he's now about to scream for help. What are you gonna do?
Oh no! How do I get his hand?
That's how do you get his hand? But yeah, what are you gonna do? He's about to start screaming for help anyway.
Is there anything sharp nearby?
Not particularly. They wouldn't have left that in the kids' room.
Damn it. I'm in a time ticking bomb right now. But what do we do?
Good question.
iPad, what do I do? I need his hand.
I mean, check your inventory and see if there's well, first things first, you have to stop him from calling for backup, because they will kill you. You're a child.
What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do?
Oh, also, don't forget your abilities. It's also, by the way, at this point that you're like helping the kids, and you hear a voice. Actually, roll instinct.
This one. That's it? Or
hope and fear. Awesome. So you get a hope token.
Hooray!
And suddenly you hear a voice in your head going. It's this strange kind of dark, ominous voice that says, what? It's not a dark, it's sort of a dark, ominous, but also it's like a sultry kind of like soft, not soft, it's kind of like a sultry kind of mysterious voice. And you just hear so say, what are you up to, child? It's coming from... You spin around to see what looks like a very, very tall, feminine figure draped in all black with a large black cloak She's kind of leaning, towering over. She's so tall she has to like bend over to fit in the room. But she wasn't there before.
Hello. I need his hand. So I can save those children.
And she says, and she kind of looks around and she says, well, firstly, I see that my temple has not been taken care of in a long time.
Wait, are you the god? Wait, what was it again?
You can call me a god. You can call me technically I'm an
thinking
aspect.
Like using her like fingers, like remember with her little brain.
She says, "You mortals, yes, we do seem like gods. It's a long story. I won't bore you. But
I want to know what's your name.
The Midnight.
I want to wimble." What?
She says, "You may call me the Midnight Mother. The aspect of midnight." It's crazy.
M.
That's crazy. But she looks over at you and she says,
Mother.
Tell me, what is happening here? You have someone." She looks at the hole in the ground and then with a guy inside. By the way, at this point, everything is kind of slowed down, so the guy's still mid about to shout. And she looks over and says, "I was awoken by the sound of someone causing major damage to my temple. Would you happen to know anything about this child?" She stares at the hole in your room.
No.
She squints her eyes and says, I am the embodiment of the human ability to lie. It's best you don't try." She looks at you.
I was trying out my hand wounds. And I didn't think it would make a big hole. I'm sorry.
She's like, "What's a child do?" And she looks at the hand runes and said, "These are ancient runes to channel the aspect of dread. What's a child?" She kind of squints and she's like, looks at you. It's like, "What are you doing with these? How did you get these?"
With this tablet. It told me.
She like brushes her hand over it, and you see the screen start to flash and flick through all the information, and she nods and she says, and she's able to get a lot of information from it, and she goes, "I see. It would seem as though in the absence of the people that used to run this place, a rather unsavory bunch has made themselves at home."
I'm new here, and I want to save those kids from getting hurt. And I need his hand to set those kids free.
She looks at you, and she kind of smiles a little bit. By the way, I at this point now, she kind of leans in. And as she leans in, you see her face is like very pale white with, instead of like lipstick on, she just has a dot on the top and bottom lip. Like a big red dot. And she goes, "Are you aware of what a Sora is, child?"
No.
She kind of sighs. And she's
I'm
like,
a baby.
She looks and says, "I am a part of an energy known as chi. Chi is this."
Oh, chi is everything.
Close. It's it is an essence which lives, which Yes, you know what? Let's go with that. She says, and she says, but she exists within everyone. And if you focus, think about different things which make you human, like your desire to help those kids. It will manifest. And when it manifests, you're able to pull on the power of different aspects, such as myself. And they will aid you and give you abilities.
Did I manifest you?
She said, no, you just woke me up by blowing a hole in my temple.
Oh. Hey.
Unfortunately, child, it looks like I'm not compatible with your soul as a whole, but it does seem as though some of my other aspects are, ironically, one of which being dread, the aspect of the fear of death itself, who we have not heard from in a long time. But his essence should still be enough to give you power. And also the aspect of Sage, which is the part of us that just wants to take in nature and protect it. Those two are the ones which exist within you. Try focusing. See if... She says, go on. Try harder. Focus on the kids. Focus on... She pauses for a second and says, wait. You've got very little fear of death.
You do?
Yeah, most people would be, like, intimidated by my presence or even this situation. There's a skeleton on your bed. She says.
Oh.
She says, interesting. She says, without the fear of death, can you channel the... Perhaps the... She kind of just starts theory crafting. She says, try to focus on the sensations of death itself. Try to... She says, and as she's saying that, you see once again Tucker and Emily kind of manifest next to you, and this definitely kind of not spooks, but the Midnight Mother kind of steps back a bit. Emily and Tucker go, they both go, oh, let us help. And they both place their hands. Tucker places his hand on top of one of your hands, and Emily places her hand on the other hand. And suddenly you open your eyes and you see them begin to glow. And very quickly you see them both get sucked into your arms as the runes begin to crystallize around your arm, almost like growing. One of them is like turns from like your really shitty paint into like this kind of like floral pattern of like what do you call it? This floral pattern of like, it's almost like a tattoo that kind of grows around your arm, and then like has the sage symbol on one hand on the back of your palm. The other one on the other side flows into a what do you call it? More of this kind of jagged, kind of almost like barbed wire thorn-like pattern with the aspect of dread on the other hand. And you just feel a surge of power like flooding through you as these as the Midnight Mother kind of stands back and goes, huh, that's different. She says,
that's different.
And suddenly one of them begins to, you don't see Tucker and Emily anymore though.
Oh, I miss them now.
Suddenly you hear the green pattern on your left hand begins to glow, and you hear Emily's voice go,
oh, give me a sec.
Pause.
Yeah, no worries. Chat, yo, what's up? How you guys finding the story so far? What you guys up to? Let me see. It's interesting. I'm glad. And let me see what's Delta doing. There we go. What's happening here? My gosh. 13 is crazy. Draco just made 13 characters. What is he gonna need 13 characters for? Someone answer me. Someone answer me this. What is Draco gonna need 13 characters for? Hello? Oh, I've got really bad heartburn though, chat. I don't know why. It's like I suffer from really bad acid reflux. Let me... Also, this is a great time for us to get... This is a very good time for me to try to look through this MP3 player, see what other music I've got. One of the ones I saw that looked really cool was but he was here. It's called like... It was this one. Definitely not as cool as I was hoping. Fight or Flight. Ah, yeah. I think the best one is definitely Demilitarized Zone, though. This one. Yeah. Now that's battle music. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, I like that. I don't know why this one's called Target Practice. This one actually would probably fit the kid more. What do you guys think? It's just like her fighting with literal death powers. Yeah. I love how I can also have a little notebook about all the players. What's this one? March to Victory. That's literally just a March song. Oh, that's cool. Okay, wait. Yeah, I'm good with this one, honestly. Never better.
Hey, I might take a bit long because I didn't know that I'm supposed to hang the clothes. I'm not informed.
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
VRV.
So, chat, let me see if I can grab the... What other maps could we make? I love how the Midnight Mother has actually very slowly become like a staple character. Compared to, yeah, they become like a very staple character. So what are the main characters we've got right now? We've got the Midnight Mother. Who is in fact the aspect of midnight right here. So this is her. We have the aspect of dread, which is for the most part completely unseen. I'm very curious to see what endgame spells there are. Let me see what are the big endgame spells for the witch. Level 10. Force of Nature. Marcus stress to transform into a hulking nature spirit. Whoa. Turn in like a tree ant. Before you make an action roll, you must spend a hope. If you can't, you revert to your normal form. Interesting. Tempest. Again, choose one of the following tempests to make a spellcast roll. Blizzard, hurricane, or storm. So you get 3. You get. Okay. I like how a lot of these spells are 3 different spells in one that you can choose. Avatar of Terror. Mark stress. Transform into a what? A creature fueled by fear. While in this form, your damage rolls gain 1d6 bonus for each fear the GM has. Additionally, you gain a hope when the GM chooses a fear feature on an adversary within close range. You must spend a hope to make an action roll while in this form, otherwise you drop. That's strong. But once again, I highly doubt anyone's... Well, people might reach level 10, we'll see. Invoke Torment. Targets with all of the stress mark take double damage from your attack. Additionally, when you defeat a creature with lost stress mark, you clear his stress. Wait, so Dread is purely about stressing people out. You just stress people out by existing, and then you get more powerful. I definitely do want to throw an enemy at Nyx before the end, though. Archnecromancer. Definitely not this enemy, by the way. This is not one of those enemies. Dance of Death. Marcus stress spotlight 1d4 allies. Oh, it's a leader. I see. Beam of Decay. Mark 2 stress call all targets within far range to make a strength rolls. Targets. Wait, far range is huge. Look at this. This is far range. That's like the entire freaking map. Okay, so anyway. So far range. So everyone within far range makes a strength reaction roll. Anyone who fails takes 2d20s plus 12 magic damage, and you gain a fear. Targets who succeed take half the damage. That's insane. How's the intro session going? We're just taking a little break, Raylis. So far, it's going quite good. Every single session has been so different. Like, these are all of the characters that we've done so far. So we've done Nox, we've got Klaus, we've got Valen, we've got Jezrin, Dante, and Stormheart. Take this to the end game. I mean, I'll keep going as long as people want. 100%. This game only goes up to level 10. But it's gonna be some good shit. It's gonna be some good shit. We definitely have enough for me to start the official mission soon. But I am liking this. Do you know what one thing I can do while I'm waiting? Oh, yeah, there's Raylis. Within the next 4 hours. I probably wouldn't be able to today, Raylis, but I have a sign-up sheet in the Discord with all of my available times. And that should, yeah, and then feel free to choose any time from there and I'll make myself available. Except for next Sunday. I think I'm taking next Sunday off. Gonna try to get the vast majority of these solo missions done this month. And I'll probably start one of the starting missions too. Now, a lot of the... Okay, let me also get Soma's... Let me also get a non... Like a see-through version of Soma's one. Probably use this one. This one's probably better. Because Soma's the only one with a white background. Let me try this one. But I'm so down to take this into the endgame. I love how this looks, though. I'm gonna send a picture of this in the TTRPG chat. Low key, this looks kind of badass. I love this so much. I mean, now we've also got Bloom. I should have included Bloom, but Bloom's still doing our best. I need to see if I can find a way. I need to see if there's a way I can maybe crop this. Try to get I responded to the forum thing. Oh, cool. Let me see. Let me open it up. I love this thing. By the way, like, I love anything that helps me. What is the word? Anything that helps me with organization is such a W. Let me pull this up. Let's see. This is one. Raylis, yeah. This Sunday, 7 p.m. I will unfortunately be. Let me see. Duplicate. We'll go into here and then events. Let's not do it tomorrow. Holy shit. I've got like 4 tomorrow. Let me. Okay, wait, let's see. I mean, I can probably squeeze another one in. So I've got one at 7 my time, then I've got another one at 11. So one at 7, which is 2 p.m. EST. Wait, 7 my time. Which is... So it's minus 5 hours in America. Minus 5 hours in America. 2 p.m. EST. So we got one at 7, and then we've got one at 11. So 9. I'll have to. Oof. I have those slots booked already, Raylis, just because the these usually go over 2 hours. Oh, for later in the week, that would be awesome. Yeah, because I'd be worried because having 3 back-to-back would it'll be hard because I'd be worried that I overlap too much. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Tuesday at 1 a.m. Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna make that event. Raylis. There we go. Boom. Create. It's in. We locked in, boys. We locked in. Yo, Kara, thanks for the hydrate. I appreciate it. For anyone who doesn't know, we're just taking a little break right now because Nick's got to do some laundry. I'm so organized, guys. This is the greatest thing ever. All of my other streams I'm basically putting them all on hold for the basically putting them all on hold for this. Check this out, chat. I'll show you guys what my thing looks like, what my schedule looks like. This is what my schedule looks like so far. I'm not even fully filled in. Let's see what Delta did. Delta. Organization is key. Delta's session would be just before. I wonder if I should move Raylis's one to Wednesday. Because Delta's only available time is like 2 hours before. Yo, Raylis. Do you mind if we move yours to the Wednesday? Or... because Delta hasn't made their character, so I have to do character customization and their intro mission at the same time. Is that alright? Oh, wait, yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I would like to move it 1 day later. So your one was on Monday night. Do you mind if I set it to Tuesday night for you? Yeah, that's fine. All right, awesome. Sick. Same time, right? Let me see the... I'll double check it anyway. But yeah, let's edit that. Edit in events. Boom. Yeah, awesome. There we go. This is straight up a full-time job. But it's fine, because basically I'm able to... That's the line, what you want to do. I'm thinking... Oh, yeah, Sven. Yeah, I'm thinking, my original village. I will say, yeah, I'm thinking the second option is better. I'm thinking the second option is better because the academy itself functions separately to Squad Zero. Squad Zero is a hand of the academy, but it's like, it's a subset of the academy. So there would still be trustworthy people in the academy itself, and they basically have protection. Don't forget to oh shit. I'm pretty sure I have. Let me double check that. But yeah, this is... But yeah, what does everybody think of the... Like, who here has made it to more than one session? To more than one solo mission? Like, what do you guys think of it so far? I also definitely do need a let me make sure I cut this. Cancel. No longer need the server. Dunzoed. Thanks for the reminder, Sven. But yeah, so when it comes to all this story stuff, there's a lot happening. But I will say, it's one of those things that I would highly advise against trying to remember every single thing, because holy crap, you are not going to have a good time. That's my job, and I have notes. I've got like... Let me show you guys what I've got, just to keep track. Just to keep track of stuff while we're waiting for Nyx to get back. So check this out.
Okay, I'm back.
Yo, welcome back. I was just showing them something really quickly. Yeah, here is how I keep track of all of the different factions in the world. It's a freaking spreadsheet. I've got visibility markers. I've got their current events. I've got the current state that they're in.
Oh my god, it is a spreadsheet.
Yeah, it's a freaking... This is how I keep tabs on all of the different parties and all of the different things happening in the world.
Jesus.
These are all separate factions in the world.
Yeah.
But yeah, let me hide this from the world again. All right, Nyx. So
okay, I'm back.
Let's run it back. For anybody who was not here before the previous break, here's what just happened. Nyx was able to channel the power of dread and sage into the tattoos on her arms. She had two ghost friends that she had and helped her throughout the world, and they were able to fuse with her and with her tattoos, unlocking the power of her Sora under the guidance of the Night Mother, a mysterious entity, somewhat of a god who originally owns this temple, that is now being taken over by a cult known as the Carriers of Dread. And she's now about to break some kids out. So, Nyx, at this point, the Midnight Mother kind of leans back and goes, "Good. Now, unfortunately, because I'm not your patron, you will only really be able to contact me through one of these temples. However, I feel like I'm leaving you in very capable hands. Now, child, go mess up the people that defiled my temple if you could. Save those kids. And with that,
Aye.
with that, you see the Midnight Mother begin to fade away as the world begins to return back to its normal color. You turn around seeing the guy about to scream. And now what would you like to do? Also, I will say all of your skills are now unlocked. That as well as you've also got the Witch's Charm, which is when you are an ally, fails an action roll, you can spend 3 hope to change it into a success instead as well. It's another ability you have. So you have Nature's Touch, your Tongue, you have Voice of Dread, and you've got Witch's Charm are your main ones. You also obviously have your Moon Witch abilities. Which is, wait, wrong one. It's not. You do not have that ability. That is a very strong ability. That's not the ability you have. That is the ability you have.
And Kobe is Twash Can.
Yeah, basically.
Shit. Anyways. So he's trying to rise up, right? The dude in the hole.
He's trying to shout for help. He's about to shout for help.
I'm gonna like step on his face.
Roll strength.
Where is it? And also this one?
Yep. 10 with fear.
Feel.
So at this point, wait, where's my music? What the hell? What the hecky?
It paused. It's gone.
So at this point, you're about to fail. Would you like to activate your Witch's Charm ability?
Yes.
All right, spend 3 hope.
1, 2, 3.
And you're about you stamp on his head to try to shut him up, but you're too small. You're just a baby. But then suddenly you see your runes begin to glow, and Tucker goes. You hear Tucker from your right hand, the dread hand, go. Here, lend me help. And suddenly you just feel yourself glowing, and your foot just slams down hard on the guy's face, and it slams shut, and you see his tongue just fly out of his mouth.
Uh-oh. I just wanted his hand. What the hell? He got tongue.
Don't say that as a kid.
Kid.
Well, the guy can't ask for help now, so what would you like to do? What do you think?
So I don't get his hand?
No, he stood on his head.
Yeah. Thought.
He's not dead. He's still alive. He just can't talk.
I can see him down there.
Well, no, it's not really a big hole. It's just more like he's kind of up to his, like, torso. He's just, like, wedged in there.
I'm gonna use Voice of Dread.
What does it say?
You can magically speak directly into the ears of a creature you can see to torment them with your words.
Okay. So roll spellcast, and because he is in a hole, you get a plus d6 as well. So your spellcasting modifier shows it here in the moon. So it says your spell trait is instinct. So you're gonna roll an instinct roll, and add a d6 to it as well.
Instinct roll and d6.
And your open trait. $13. So okay, so you look at him and you feel like this feeling of like that smell of death is now emanating from your mouth, and go on. Now you're able to try to torment him and intimidate him. What would you like to do?
This is for the kids you tortured.
Wait, what?
Pull out.
What did you say?
Can you just pull out his hair? This is for the kids that you tortured. I don't know.
Yeah, okay, and he kind of looks back and he goes, "It's all to summon the child of dread." He said, well, his tongue is kind of covered. It's all to summon the child of dread. What would you?
What?
But he is being tormented. So you do have to, like, what is the outcome of this? What are you trying to do?
Thought I could like yank his hand off, even though he's stuck.
No, but why did you use Voice of Dread?
It's just torment. Wait. So they can be vulnerable. They must mark a stress. They must mark a stress and become temporarily vulnerable. Huh? Wait, I don't get it.
Yeah, it just...
Are they not vulnerable?
Yeah, vulnerability means like knockdown or something. It just means they take extra damage from your attacks. But you're still talking with him. You're still tormenting him. You gotta actually torment him.
Oh. What can I say? This for all the kids you tortured. Smacks his face.
He looks, but the moment you smack his face with your hand, this weird, like, suddenly his eyes are filled with images of all of the people that he was involved with killing, and he looks, and he's just kind of like, he's almost like shell shocked. He's kind of like looking at you, and now he sees you as this towering monster, especially because he's halfway into the floor, and he just sees you as this monster, and he tries to scream, but no sound comes out. He gets a stress, and he is now vulnerable, so he'll take extra damage from your next attack.
What can I do? I'm reading.
You can also ask, remember, you have your hands as well, so you can also ask them for advice.
Tucker, what can I do? I want to get his hand.
Tucker's like, oh, I know. Point me towards him.
I'm pointing. I want his hand.
Point a little bit to the right.
My right, you're right.
You're right. All right, good. Hold still. Okay, I want you to roll a d10.
Just d10?
Yeah.
Okay.
9. Perfect. All right, 1 second. Close your eyes. And suddenly you're a boom, much stronger than the first time. You open your eyes, and the hole is now much bigger, and all that's left of the guy is his hand.
Damn. Tucker, you did that?
Technically, you did. I just aimed. Isn't it cool?
Oh my god, your aim assist.
And Emily just goes, yeah, well done. You've just alerted the entire freaking...
Oh. I didn't thought of that. Anyways, we have his hand!
I just see you pick up his hand. Dude, you're like freaking Graves from Deadlock. Let me show you. Also, play Deadlock. Anyway, Deadlock and Graves.
Oh, Deadlock.
But
that soccer game?
No. That's Blue Lock. Goggles.
Oh, wrong.
Here,
my fucking bad.
Let me show you this. She's like, hi, look at her. Like, she's like, this is that death mage with a hand.
Oh, damn.
She's canonically a high
wiggling
schooler.
Around. And then.
But yeah, so you pick up the hand now, but now you hear footsteps coming towards your room. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna try and sneak out? Are you gonna try and fight him? It's up to you.
I'm gonna act innocent.
The moment, what do you call it? The door slams open. 3 people come inside. One of them is the plague doctor looking guy. Let me grab a thing I can use here. As well as two more of his like the workers.
Scary.
And he looks over at you, but as he slams open the door, you see the runes on your hand slowly dissipate and become, so you're just normal again. Your power fades a little bit. There's no evidence of the man. The hand is safely tucked away. You have a little backpack that you carry on. You put it inside there. What are you gonna do? There's a giant ass hole in the ground.
I'm so scared.
The roll finesse to see if you can act.
Is there also hope in
Yep.
here? Okay. I'm so scared.
13 with hope. Give yourself a hope first.
Oh, right. Hope.
The guy looks over and he seems to believe you, and he's like, Bloom.
I just came back to my room and there's a big hole.
He said, did someone try to attack you? Kind of carefully walks around the hole.
I don't know, I had my eyes closed.
He looks and he immediately like looks around you, like lifts your arm and looks around the side of your head, like, good, no damage. Come, Bloom, let's get you out of here. We may be under attack. He says, follow me.
Okay.
And he starts.
We need to rotate each.
So he's like, he leads you out of the doorway. And he says, one of the Gagoons goes, perhaps we should initiate the ritual now. And invoke, what's it called? And summon the child of Dren. And the guy goes, perhaps. But we would need to talk to the higher-ups about it. Hey, what are you going to try and do at this point?
Sneak to the kids.
And so while they're talking, they kind of like, he says, yes, Bloom, stay here. We'll be right back. And they step into the main altar room, and you're able to sneak off towards the prison, the holding cell area. And you're now back in the holding cell area. There seems to be no one else. Most of the people have gathered in the room above.
Yeah.
All right, now you're back in the cell with all the kids.
Me holding
the hand.
both of my hands with the hand.
You do see the panels on the wall.
I got the hand. Wiggles around.
All the kids are like, one of them goes, ew, that's gross.
I got it. Do I reach it? Can I reach it?
So you see that there's like a stone panel with a handprint on it. And you kind of stand on your tiptoes and you have your hand against the wall and you just smack the hand on the panel and it works.
Yeah.
And one of the doors opens up. And you just do that. I'm assuming you just do that for all of them.
Yes.
All right, you just tiptoe and then smack all of the things, and then and when you finally reach Alice's one, and she kind of looks up at you weakly, and it looks like she's very sick.
It's okay, I'll carry you out. We're under my arm.
You try to lift her, and then suddenly the Tucker arm once again activates, and you just pick her up under your arm, and it's
down.
She's much lighter, and Tucker's
Princess
like,
carry this shit. Oh my god.
And also, are you keeping the hand, or are you just gonna? What are you gonna do with the hand?
I'm gonna yoink the hand out now. It's too heavy now.
You just throw the hand into like the corner of Alice's room, and then you get the other kids, and you start leading them towards. The exit. Roll finesse with disadvantage.
Oh no!
So you're gonna roll your finesse roll first, and then you're just gonna roll a d6 and subtract it after. No, you roll the d6 after.
Oh wait, how do I move it?
There's a trash can to your right.
Oh shit! To my right. What's my right? R. There we go. Oh wait. Oh no.
This button here.
Oh, this one. Okay.
All right.
Okay. Finesse first.
Yep.
And then.
The hope and fear. And then roll.
That one first. Okay.
Nice. 23 with hope. Mark your hope. Even
Okay.
if you subtract 6 from it, it's still gonna be a pass, so it's fine. So you carry the kids. You're able to sneak them around while everyone's still talking in the other room. They don't quite suspect much. They're all kind of trying to figure out what to do because they're being attacked.
Yeah.
And you start to funnel all of the kids out the door. And all of them look and they're just like, where do we go from here?
Let's find the nearby village.
So you take them and you begin trekking through the woods. And that's when suddenly you hear a I'm gonna say that you.
Me.
Well, let me try something real quick.
Oh yeah.
And suddenly you get a strange flashback. You get a strange flashback in your mind as you're walking out, and you're walking with the kids and leading them out. You see yourself still in the hallway where they told you to wait. You don't fully understand it, but it's like you're remembering this moment at the same time as you push through the woods. And you continue to walk a little bit. And suddenly, once again, you get a flashback of the plague doctor going, "Okay, Bloom, it is time." Then I'll pretend you're back. Pretend you're back there again.
Yeah.
So he goes, "Come, Bloom, it's time for the ritual."
What? Where am I? I don't know.
This is more of like a memory.
Oh, memory.
Yeah. So he says, "Come, follow me, Bloom."
Okay.
And then you
Okay.
and then you see you kind of take his hand and he leads you into the altar room. And then at the same time now outside with the kids again, you're walking forward, and suddenly you immediately encounter. Wait, actually roll intelligence. Roll in what do you call it? Not intelligence, roll instinct, sorry.
That's it?
Yeah, your instinct roll, the usual thing.
What the fuck?
No, you just added your instinct modifier.
Which one?
Hope and fear. It's always hope and fear.
Hope and fear instinct.
Yep. 11. So unfortunately you don't realize it at the time, but you're being followed. The kids are being followed. You're leading them through the woods.
Oh no.
And that's when suddenly three men step out of the shadows and go, "Come on, everyone. It looks like you guys got a little bit lost. Let's get you home."
No.
Let's say that just so we keep in track of two things. What are you gonna do? You kind of like stand in front of the kids.
Yeah, I defend. No.
They look at you and they seem shocked. They're like, "Wait, you? How is this?" They're looking at each other confused, and they're like, the other guy goes, "It's probably just an illusion. Don't worry about it. Come on."
No.
And at this point, it's gonna be. Let me just grab minion.
What you doing?
I'm just grabbing the. Okay, yeah. The other kids. Okay, cool. Okay, let me grab one more character from here, just so I have it. Out from behind them steps another person, a much more heavily armed individual. This one seems to be their leader, and he goes, "What are you all scared of? That's just a kid." You've never seen this man before, but you assume that he's like part of more of like the security detail. Like they wouldn't really have interacted with you much. And he says, and he's going to, and it's now your move. What would you like to do?
Shoot.
Yo, Jonah, how you doing?
Kids, spread out. hide in the forest.
The kids all immediately, they take cover in amongst different bushes and such.
I defend.
Yeah. All right. What do you want to do?
Emily, what do I do?
It's a battle. What do you want to do?
Damn it, Emily, you're not help at all.
You've got your hand runes. You've got your skills. You've got your whip.
I'm
Well, you
outside.
don't need the whip.
I'm outside, right?
Yep.
Nature around me, right?
Yes.
Can I try nature's tongue?
What are you gonna do?
Wait. Animals around you make an instinct roll on a they'll give you. Wait. What's you can ask me which one's the weakest.
Right?
No. Oh no, you can.
I mean, they would tell you. They would be able to tell you, but I'm just gonna tell you right now that's a waste of a turn because there are 3 of them are the same strength.
Okay. I can use my hand runes.
Yeah. All right. Awesome. Which one do you want to hit first?
The one near me.
All right. So you're gonna roll to hit. That's gonna be instinct. So yeah, roll. Give me an instinct roll.
So hope and fear instinct.
Yep. That's a 14 with fear. Now that does hit one of them. So that does hit him. So you're going to roll damage. Roll a d10. Excited to catch him this year. Yeah, Jono. You're more than welcome to join, by the way. But yeah.
Just d10?
Yep.
I got 9.
9 damage. Awesome. So you reach your hand out towards one of the guys, and you just kind of feel it instinctively rise. And you just see the tattoos appear, and this time, once again, like the crystals kind of spread. It's almost like the crystals are growing on your skin. These ones are the dark purple ones of Tucker. And your eyes glow a bright purple. Oh my gosh, wait.
Wow. What's happening, Chief?
For every 3 damage the player character deals to the lackey, defeat an additional minion within range that the attack would succeed against. So, you just did 9 damage?
Yeah.
Suddenly, you see the Tucker arm just start to charge up. And last time you had your eyes closed, so you didn't see it. But this time, a huge beam flies for this purple beam. And it's much bigger than the first time. And it just one of the lieutenant in the middle and goes, wait, what? And he slams his shield in front of him as you just hear the other 3 screaming in agony as they're completely engulfed in flames, and they're all dead.
Oh dang! Oh my god!
But you did roll with fear, so even though you succeeded, I gain a fear for 1, and now I can use his ability to activate, what do you call it? To use the ability more where that came from. Where he is now going to summon 3 more.
God damn it!
From the woods. And this time they're all going to spread out.
Oh no.
They're going to be a little bit smart. But
damn it, they're smart!
But it's back to you. It's your turn again.
Damn it, they're smart!
You hear Emily goes, it's okay, we can handle this.
Reading.
Honestly, your character isn't really built for combat. You do also have this ability, Hex. Good to remember.
When a creature causes you or an ally within closest one is the middle to me, no?
Yes.
When a creature causes you or an ally with close range to mark any number of hit points, you can stress to Hex them. Action and damage roll against the Hex creature again, bonus equal to your tier.
Yes, so you do more damage to them. So you do 1 extra damage to any character you hex.
I hexed the one.
He has some damage. They have to damage you first.
They have to damage me first.
Yeah.
Oh.
But that's just something to remember. Honestly, your only real attacking move is the runes or the torment or voice of dread. Voice of dread doesn't really attack, but it does make them take more damage.
I'm gonna use runes again.
All right, roll to hit. Which one are you hitting? Actually, are you hitting the boss or are you hitting the? This time there's only one. There's only these two are the only ones in your range because you have very close range, which is the. Let me grab the green circle here. So here's you. So it's everyone in the. Oh, never mind. They're also in your range.
This range is pretty huge.
Yeah. Actually, oh wait, sorry. Actually, very close range is the blue one. Never mind. So it's the. It's the.
This Dewey?
It's honestly just this guy. Unless you go closer. If you go closer, then you can hit the guy behind him as well.
I'll go closer.
Alright, go. Who do you want to hit? This guy's now also in your range, so you can choose to attack him if you want.
Yeah, both of them.
You can only attack one.
This guy.
Which guy? The guy in the back?
Yeah.
Alright. So you kind of... Alright, so roll to hit. Instinct.
Hope and fear instinct.
And here we go. 12 with hope. I'm pretty sure that hits the lieutenant. Let me see. 13. Yep, that hits. So you are, so you're able to, so you kind of reach, you kind of step to the side and push the green hand forward. And now you're going to roll a d10.
Oh, wait. D10. Oh, it's a 3.
So 3 damage, and the Dagger Knight Lieutenant, that is, he does take 1 HP damage from that. So, awesome. Because you rolled hope, did you roll hope or fear? You did roll hope, so make sure you mark your hope.
I did.
And now, so you send another blast. This time it's a green blast from your other hand. The guy's able, for the most part, his armor is able to deal with it, but he does still take a little bit damage. You see that he's kind of blown back a little bit. But now it's your turn again because you succeeded with hope.
I can do hand runes again.
All right, roll to hit.
Is it instinct? No.
Yep.
Instinct and there we go. 16 with hope.
Nice hits. Roll your damage.
D10. 4.
4 damage. You're able to do another 1 damage to him. So once again, you shoot, but you just keep on maintaining the blast, and it continues to whittle him down. Roll again. It's your turn again, because you got another hope. Make sure you're marking hope each time, by the way.
I am.
But yeah.
What can we do? I can do hand runes again. Hand runes again!
Yeah. Go for it.
$20 with fear.
Okay, that hits. I get a fear token. Roll your damage, D10.
Right. D10. 10!
10, nice. That would be 2 damage to him. So that one last push, and you send the beam gets even more intense. And now at this point, a bunch of his armor begins to actually like rust and chip away. And you like revealing like half his body, and you see him gritting his teeth. He's looking at you, and he's like, "What's up with this kid?"
Skin.
It is now the enemy turn. So when spotlight this lieutenant, I can mark his stress, which I will do. So now his stress marked, and he can also spotlight 2 allies within close range. So by marking the stress, the other 2 move, and he's also going to then use his more with that came from action to once again summon 3 more enemies as they start to close in on you. He also spotlights two 2 enemies. So the first one he's going to do is this one. This lackey is going to activate the ability Group Attack. Right, spend a fear and spotlight all lackeys within close range of them. So I spend 1 fear. And they will all move into melee range of the target with 1 shared attack roll. So all of them immediately begin to crowd around you to try to
just a baby.
They're basically going to dogpile you, and they're going to try to hold you down and restrain you. And it's going to try to attack. They have -2 on their attack, so D20 -2. Three. Does 3 hit? What's your evasion in the top left?
Top left, 3.
Evasion.
Oh, evasion, 11.
So all of them leap onto you and try to dogpile you, and there's no sound when suddenly there's like a bright purple light, and you basically are able to throw them all off at once with one large explosion, and they all jump back with like, and they kind of like, you just go, she's too strong, boss. And one of the guy goes, she's just a child, overpower her, goddammit. And now it's back to your turn.
I'm still surrounded.
Yep.
Right? Damn, I can't mark stress everyone, no. There's no limit to this shit. Wait, can I hex everyone?
They've never actually damaged you yet.
That's true. Fuck,
I mean, honestly, you really do only have 1 attack.
Fine. It's just, since they're all very close, come on, hand runes again.
There is the whip in this case, which push everyone back a little, but it doesn't make sense in this case because you're the only damage dealer. This only really makes sense if you push the back and someone else does damage. But because you're the only one doing damage right now, then the hand runes are kind of your only option, really. So, roll a hit.
Instinct.
Yep.
Damn.
That's a crit. That's a crit. Okay.
Oh, wait.
So what we're gonna do is you're gonna roll a D10, and you're gonna also add the maximum. So it's gonna be a D10 plus 10. I'm changing my crit rolls. Yeah, D10 plus 10. Go.
Okay.
Boom. 16. So as you're pushing them away from them dogpiling on you, several of them get caught up in the blast and immediately get taken out. For every 3 damage that you do, you defeat an additional minion. Which means 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. 5 of them are immediately caught up in the blast. Boom, 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 boom. And they're taken out. And there's only 1 left, and he kind of staggers back like, wait. Boss. The boss just grits his teeth, and you got a hope, so you get another turn.
I got another hope?
Because you got a crit. That's a hope.
Oh, that's another hope. Oh.
Yep. So, yeah, you get another turn.
I'm saving up hope now, holy. They haven't touched it. No, that sounds wrong.
That's crazy. Yeah, you haven't taken any damage yet.
Hand runes.
Roll a hit. $19 with fear. So you do hit, but I get a fear token, and you can do your D10 damage. Who are you hitting?
Right. I'm gonna chip him off. The big guy.
Alright, awesome.
D10.
10 damage again. Holy shit.
That's a one powerful kid.
Yo, what the hell, bro? Didn't even get a chance to attack you. The hammer flies. Once again, you stretch your arm out, and with one last boom, this time instead of a continuous beam, you just fire one big energy ball, and it completely engulfs him. And the only thing that's left are his legs. His entire upper body above the legs are gone, and he just falls onto the ground, and he's dead. And all that's left is this one guy, and he just goes, wait.
Now, where you going, boy? Where you going, boy?
He's
Where you going?
Roll presence. They just got gojoed. I know, right?
Presence and
Hope
and fear?
Yep. So I get a fear token, but bro is just like, he kind of turns and he's like, he just immediately tries to run away. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna let him?
No.
All right. What are you gonna do?
Can I get a whip on him?
Yeah. Roll. You can roll your roll presence.
Presence.
Hope fear.
And hope and fear.
That hits. I do get a fear token, but
fear.
yeah. How do you want to do this? He only has 1 HP, so it's a guaranteed kill. Describe how you finish this fight.
I grab him with a whip, right? Like from his foot. Then I call the kids. Kids! Guys! Beat him!
That's awful. Okay, you're gonna make these kids kill this man? I mean, they all run up and they just have sticks and rocks and shit, and they just start pummeling this guy until he's like battered and bruised and unconscious, and he's now just on the floor.
Hooray!
So you've just succeeded in the encounter, and you lead the kids until you see you lead the kids to safety. You see a small village where what do you call it? You see, how do I describe it? Yes, you see a small village, several people in the fields, and all of the kids immediately, like, you lead them over to them, and you see one of the adults in the field, and you see all the kids behind you are thanking you. Alice thanks you, and there's another kid. He's very weak, but his name is Billy.
Billy.
And Billy says, he looks at you and he has a weird look. He gives you kind of like strange vibes as he passes you. And Billy says, thanks for saving us. Something does feel off. You get a very strong smell of death from Billy, but you can't quite put your finger on it. Something seems kind of sus. Roll perception.
Which one was it?
Presence. Not presence, sorry, instinct.
Just instinct and hope and fear?
Yep. Crit.
24 crit.
You immediately sense that something is wrong with Billy. Something dark is inside him, kind of welling up. All the kids are behind you, but there's something strange. And in this moment, you talk to Emily, and you don't know why. You don't know why you say this, but you whisper over to her and say, as soon as you get the chance, ask the because you kind of know about Sora Academy. The people have talked about the kids. Emily's told you about it. And you say, ask someone from the academy to come check on Billy. You don't know why, but you just get this strange feeling that someone needs to check on Billy.
Do I need to bring Billy?
Well, you're already at the village with the kids. Yeah, something is wrong, but you you can sense it's still a long way away. It's not like right now something bad will happen. It's more like something's already inside him that's kind of festering, and it's not good. But but now you've got all the kids, and you see a few adults in the field. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna hold Billy's hand for a bit.
He tries to pull away, but he can't because you're really strong.
You ain't going anywhere, boy. Boy.
All right, what would you like to do?
Help! Call it from the adult.
For some reason, the adult is ignoring you.
This sounds sus. What's happening? Hello? Hello?
And you're there for a while when Alice kind of speaks up and goes, excuse me, sir. She's trying to talk to you. And the guy looks over at Alice and says, oh, wait. He sees the kid in like pretty bad state and with scars and immediately calls over a bunch of people. And they all start crowding around the kids. And there's a commotion. People bring food and everything. But no one seems to be paying attention to you at all.
I'm holding Billy, right?
You're holding Billy's hand, yeah. Billy's kind of wandering around. Some adults kind of are leading Billy away and you kind of go with them, but you're still holding his hand. But no one seems to... The kids are noticing you, but the adults don't seem to notice you for some reason.
I want to try again with the adults. Like, where's Sora Academy?
Nothing.
Damn, I'm being ignored. I don't like this.
But Alice kind of waddles up and goes, do you want me to try?
Can you?
Alice kind of looks up and one of the adults looks at her and says, who are you talking to? And Alice goes, my friend, she saved us. And she's like, and he's like, who? And she like points to you and he's like, there's no one there. And Alice looks confused and then she thinks and she's like, she is there and she wants to know where Sora Academy is. And the guy goes, it's about a day's walk from here, but there's no one there. And it is at this point that you suddenly are back in the base being led to the altar by the plague doctor man. This is the memory. It suddenly starts coming back to you. And the entire time you're looking back because you want to go save those kids and you keep trying to pull away, but he's got you firmly in his grip. And several of the other members of the cult are like standing around the altar. Several of them are standing around the altar, kind of watching. They're humming a strange ritual. And the plague doctor man walks towards and says, unfortunately, it would seem as though we must expedite the process of creating the vessel for the Child of Dread. This girl, Bloom, she is what we believe to be the incarnation of the Child of Dread itself, and will become its rightful vessel on this earth. And unfortunately, just because of the trauma of a lot of it, you don't really remember the details. But suddenly, you find yourself now, no longer a flashback, not with the kids anymore, but you're standing on top of the stone altar, and you're looking at the open coffin that was kind of stood up in front of the Night Mother statue. And at this point, they've taken down the Night Mother statue. And the coffin is in its place, but it's kind of suspended in like a green fluid. And you see yourself inside the coffin with your arms crossed, eyes closed and completely pale. And it's that point that you realize that this entire time that you were freeing the kids, you were a ghost.
Oh my god.
And that is how you get your transformation.
Hooray!
So here's your ghost ability. Let me see if I can grab it for you. Yippee.
Here
Ghost.
it comes, the tragic backstory.
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 Okay, let's boom, here you go. There's your ghost
She's
ability.
a ghost.
So from now on, every single time that you can use a stress to go into your spirit form. But yes, you are now a ghost. But you can also you also have the ability to, well, but at this point as well, I will say that there's a flash of light as well, and you're back with the kids, and you find yourself kind of making your way towards Sora Academy.
With Billy.
Billy isn't there. It's just he didn't want to go. But you are sort of making your way with Alice to Sora Academy. That's kind of your next mission. And very quickly your memory of this whole situation of seeing yourself, this entire flashbacks montage, it starts to fade from your mind. As you kind of go back to believing that you're an ordinary kid, yeah.
But do I see myself as like dead already, or like
you are able? You know that now you have the ability to like become like a ghost, but you do understand that you are a spirit of sorts, but you don't remember how you became a spirit. You do understand that you can kind of become physical and stuff, if that makes sense. But you just kind of don't remember. You don't remember that you never made it out of that place.
I see. Okay.
So yeah, because like everything's kind of fuzzy with like afterlife stuff. But yeah, that right there is the end of your intro mission. Yay!
Hooray!
Happy stories. Otsu. Here, save your character. So you want to drag over everything. You've also got notes down at the bottom for anything important that you want to remember. I would highly suggest taking notes because otherwise there is, or even when you get the free time, just like put it down somewhere because there's going to be a amount of time between each session and you won't remember all the details and you will probably die as a result of it.
I might keep this open for a bit and write down.
Yeah, so what you can do is, well, first we'll save this because I'm gonna have to go. So the server's gonna shut down. But you can always write it on an external notepad. But for now, right-click, like highlight everything. So look straight down on the thing. Just highlight from the character sheet down to the notepad and everything. Just make sure you highlight all of these custom things. It's a box, so it's just make sure the box is covering everything.
Not covering anything. Wait. There we go.
There. Make sure you get the notepad as well.
I don't see no notepad.
Just down here.
Okay. I don't see it. Oh, it's here. Why is it there?
Because this is the hidden thing. So no one, anything here the other players can't see. I can see it.
How come I can't hear? I can see. What the fuck?
But either way, drag and get everything.
Yeah, I dragged it.
And then you want to right click where the character sheet shows. And then there's a save object button. So you want to save it as like Bloom level 1.
Wait. Alright.
Right click the character sheet and press save object.
I right clicked it. It's not showing anything.
Let me show you my screen. Actually, wait, let me watch your screen. Okay, wait, look straight down at it first. Yeah, now highlight everything. Yep. Nope, that's not highlighted. Yep. Now, right-click the character sheet. Wrong character. Oh, yeah, that, yep. Nothing?
No.
Oh, because are you holding control or something?
No.
Right-click the middle of the board.
Oh, there you go. Oh, no.
Okay, try right-clicking one of the papers, then. Oh, no, it's not highlighted anymore. You have to highlight everything again.
There, save object?
Yep, try. Oh, wait, press cancel. I don't think you're saving the big board in the background. You're saving the purple thing in the background instead of the sheet, yeah. Yep. Now save object. There we go. And then you want to call it like Bloom level 1 or something. Okay, save. And now we're gonna test this out. So press objects on the top. I don't know if I gave you I'll promote you. There we go. Now click objects on the top. Hit saved objects. And then click that and then just try to load it in. So click 1. Actually, wait, you don't need to load it in because I can see it. Yep, that's everything. Okay, press escape. So now in future, so when you want to load your character and you literally just grab your thing and you just plop it on the table.
Okay.
Awesome. So
Hooray!
Well done. We're finished. Patsy.
Atsu!
Hopefully you enjoyed. Holy shit, that was kind of intense.
Raise strong, baby.
Raise strong, baby.
This time.
Dedge moment. Your character is very strong, but she is very fragile. Like if she dies, she's like dead forever. Your character doesn't get an option to, you know, most people like when they die, if they get healed by one day, they'll revive again.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're a ghost, you can't do that.
I cannot. So I need to be
dead.
I'm dead.
So you've got to be very careful. Always keep a health potion on you.
Damn ghosts have health potion.
Exactly. Well, when you're in physical form, you're basically human.
But they don't know.
They don't know. But all right.
They'll never know.
But, I mean, hopefully they better not know because that would be crazy. Especially Billy.
Nobody fucking watch this.
Remember Billy and hope that Sven never finds out about Billy. That you're the one that led him to his village.
Nobody spill.
If anyone in chat wants to know more about Billy, go watch the VOD of Sven's solo mission that we did yesterday. But yeah, next, I'll let you go sleep. Thank you so much for popping in. Hopefully we can get you guys in a mission soon. I need to get more people in your time zone as well. So that we can do missions at your time.
Yeah.
They'll probably mix you in with the EU gang as well. They'll probably be around. But yeah, bye next. Thank you.
Bye. Good night. Well, have fun with your day.
Thank you. I have more solo missions. I've got like 20 of these.
Alright.
But yeah. Alright.
Good luck with that.
Thank you. Bye. Alright guys, let's go look for someone to raid, shall we? Thank you so much to everybody for popping in. I appreciate every single one of you. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Hopefully you guys had fun. Let's go see if I can find who can be raid that is awake at this time. Sandy's playing that. Kendra's doing that. I'm gonna go raid the Velocity Boys. They're super awesome friends of mine, and they are currently reacting to a Hololive concert Go tell them I said hi, hit them with that phantom rate, and I'll see you all next time. Peace! And thanks for coming to another episode of Sora TTRPG. Hopefully we'll be able to start the group session soon. But for now, good night.